Last year I made a video on how to pour a driveway in sections, and some of the people have been suggesting that, or wondering if they can pour it in smaller sections, and you can. As long as you've got the rebar in here, the rebar is going to tie everything together. And if you're going to pour it in smaller sections, you might actually need to space the rebar 16 inches on center instead of 24 inches on center, which is what I think I have it spaced at here. But I'm going to provide you with a few more examples how you can kind of form it up and pour it in sections here instead of, more manageable sections. And that's really what is inspiring this video. I had somebody contact me maybe a week or two ago, and they're pouring a small patio, and they looks like they poured a bigger section than they should have. And so this is kind of going out to them also. Whatever you're pouring, you can break it up into manageable sections. That's really the key to this whole thing here. Pour it up. And if you don't know how to pour concrete, you can actually, you'll probably see your sections getting better as you go. But, and I am going to try and make some more videos on pouring concrete also. I got one made for mixing concrete, and I will put a link somewhere in this video when I put it on there. And I will put a link to the original video I made at the end of the video also. So let's go ahead and get started. You will pour one section. I believe these are 8 foot by 5 foot, and I don't know how much concrete you would need for that, but you're simply going to work your way around the driveway, forming up one section at a time and working your way down. And of course, the last section will only require one form board, as will the next section. One form board here. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. And of course, as long as your rebar is straight, you should be able to reuse this same board on each section, working your way down. And it should look something like this after you have poured your 5th section. Section number 6, number 7, and after you've poured your 8th section for this particular design, you should have a nice driveway, and hopefully everything looks the same here. Now, for the rest of the examples in this video, I'm not going to show you how to form everything up. If you need more information on that, go back to the first video, how to pour driveways in sections. But again, this one here is going to provide you with a different design. More control joints means less cracking normally. And each one of these squares, this is a 4 foot by 5 foot, and I just figured it out. I think this is going to take about 15 bags of concrete, 15, 60 pound bags. I'm not 100% sure, and that's if this is 4 inches in depth. So 4 foot by 5 foot gives us 20 cubic feet, 20 square feet. And then if it's 4 inches in depth and we divide 20 by 3, we get 6.6. And if you have a 60 pound bag, if that's about half a cubic foot, then that's going to take about 13 bags, 14 bags, something like that. That's definitely manageable. Another design would be to have a perimeter where you would pour the perimeter and then pour these separately. Now in this example, I have a 2 foot section. The previous example had a 1 foot section, so it was 1 foot wide. This one is 2 foot. And then of course we have our control joints. You're going to need control joints coming off of the corners here. I didn't have them on the other one. And that's probably not going to work. You got to have something coming off the corners. So this one here, you could pour this section here, and then this section, and then this section, and then these individually. Or you could always pour this one, this one, this one, or you could pour the inside ones first. So that's the nice thing about pouring this in sections, is that you get to pick which section you can pour, or you want to pour first. If you're looking for something a little more fancy, you can always create a diamond shape in there. And of course, again, these are all sections. Now, instead of having these come at mitered corners, you could always have them just come over. And of course, I have these coming over here. They could always come off of here. And of course, you could always make this a little square also. That would be nice. If you do something like this, it's not going to be uncommon for a crack to come off of these corners. Even this corner right here and this one right here, they love coming off of all of these joints here. So, if you wanted to play it safe, you would keep a line here, draw a line off of this, a line off of this, line off of here, line off of here, 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 and here. Now, I don't see why you would need to go any smaller than this, but 4 foot by 4 foot should provide you with a small enough section. And of course, this is the design you're going to end up with. And I believe 4 foot by 4 foot provides us with a 16 square foot area. So I'm guessing you're going to have about 12 bags of 60-pound mix. You could mix that in a wheelbarrow. You don't even need a mixer, a cement mixer for something like that. And in my last example here, you can go with the 4 foot squares and then just kind of put a pattern inside. And this is definitely going to be easier, simple, or I don't want to say simple. That is not the word I want to use for someone just learning how to do concrete and pouring it in sections, but definitely more manageable. So this is the last example I'm going to make. I am going to make another video in the future to maybe provide you with a whole bunch of different designs for different types of driveways. When that will be done, who knows? But I will put a link here, hopefully. If not, remind me if you're watching this and you don't find a link to it right here when I have it made. If I haven't made it in a while, give me at least 10 or 15 years. Let's not get carried away here. Or give me at least 6 months. If I haven't made one by then, let me know and I will get on it.